Okay, so we're not always that great about taking care of our bodies. I know. So I've got 5 herbs that are going to help you reset some of that damage. Stay tuned. We're all at fault. We like to be a little bit hedonistic now and then, drink a little too much, eat a little too much, not watch our greens intake and all that fun stuff. And what does that mean for our bodies? It means that it stops working optimally. So even though our livers and everything else we're made out of really have the capacity to detox us naturally, sometimes they get a little backed up because sometimes we don't do the best things we should be doing in order to care for our liver and everything else. And because we are constantly being exposed to basically a toxic soup in the environment, the water, the air, all of the chemicals and all of the junk that's literally sprayed on our furniture, on our carpets, on our clothes, on our bedding, you name it, whether you're using organic, plant-based laundry soaps or not, we are so exposed to just a barrage of things that it's hard for our body to sometimes do what it's supposed to do as optimally as it's supposed to. We are like these finely tuned machines, but we don't always put the best oil in them, right? So we have to treat these things better than we would a Lambo, but that doesn't always happen. So I'm here today to share my 5 favorite, most effective and simple to use herbs that you can add to your food or pop in supplement form if you prefer to go that route, that are going to naturally help your body to detox itself. Now, there's a lot of talk about how there's no such thing as detoxing. All I know is that, like I said, your body needs a little bit of extra help now and then to just reset itself. So why not do it naturally, and why not do it in a way that's not going to have you constantly running to the bathroom or cramping up or any of that other junk? So let us begin. The number 1 herb that is wonderful for detoxing is cilantro. And I actually learned about cilantro from a few of the integrative doctors that I worked with when my son was very little and he was going through an adverse reaction to medication and he was needing to detox in as safe and comfortable a way as possible. You don't want to give a child something that's going to, like I was talking about before, cramp or just have the runs or anything like that. So cilantro was the thing. There are some people that can't stand the taste of cilantro. I personally love it. The more cilantro, the better. So I love to put it in my food. But to get a good therapeutic detox dose, you're going to want to have cilantro on a daily basis for a few days. And what I would do, and I still do with my kids now, just to kind of keep them clean, is to put it in smoothies. So again, if you don't like the taste of cilantro, sometimes you got to take that bitter non-pill in order to get better. So just buck up and have it. But if you love cilantro, then this is easy. Add it to your foods, put it in a smoothie. It does have a taste when you put it in your smoothie. It's got that little cilantro kick, but you can make it kind of like a non-alcoholic Bloody Mary type smoothie. Why not? Tastes great. I've done it before and it's going to work really well. So with cilantro, it's got cleansing properties that bind and dispose of heavy metals that may be present in your body, including mercury, aluminum, lead, and cadmium. So it's fantastic for that. It also happens to be a powerful antioxidant. It's got calcium, potassium, and it's got manganese, and it's also got vitamins A, B, and C, and a bunch of other phytonutrients. So cilantro is not just a pretty little decoration on your taco. It's actually one of the best greens that you can have in your life. So number 2 is dandelion root. Dandelion root is, I've known about it since I was a child. My dad was from Hungary and it's been used all over Europe for centuries to really help with a lot of different things, including skin issues and all kinds of gastrointestinal issues and inflammatory diseases. And the reason that it works so well is that it's got high doses of vitamin C and high doses of luteolin. And both of these really help with bowel function, and they also help with liver function. So when your liver and your bowel are working optimally, you'll often see a lot of your skin eruptions and of course your gastrointestinal distress dissipate and completely go away. When your body's working the way it's supposed to, you're not going to have all this stuff happening and ailing you, basically. So dandelion root is great. Dandelion root you can have in tea form. That's how I prefer to take it. And just a couple times a week to keep everything clean and moving along as it should. Again, without any type of laxative effect. It's just all of these herbs that I'm talking about today really just help support your liver, your gastrointestinal system, your skin, and keeps everything the way it should be working. So now we've got burdock root. Burdock root is also very, very well known. It's been used, again, for centuries all over the world, from the UK to Taiwan, and it comes from the daisy family. So sweet little flower you see in the field has a family member that's really wonderful for your body. And the reason for that is that it helps to promote clear skin, it helps to purify your blood, it is a liver detoxer, and it helps with skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis because of its anti-inflammatory effects. It's got high doses of inulin in it, which aids with liver function, and it is a diuretic. So if you're drinking a lot of burdock root tea is the form that you'd want to take this herb in, you're going to find yourself peeing a lot, but that's not a bad thing. So if you're hydrating and you're having your burdock root tea, again, this is not something you need to be doing every day, but once in a while to reset your body, it will flush you out. So you want to make sure that as you're peeing that you're replacing that with more, not tea, but just water. And then it's also got mucilage, which is very, very helpful for gastrointestinal issues. It keeps things moving smoothly without a laxative effect. Then we've got turmeric. Everybody knows about turmeric, right? We all love turmeric. It is the king of spices. It is considered the king of spices, and it is highly anti-inflammatory, which is why it's been used forever as well. All these things have been used forever, but I'm kind of reintroducing them, right? So really, really powerful for arthritis and other types of inflammation. Turmeric's easy to use, again, in food, and because it doesn't have a particularly strong flavor, you can sneak it into smoothies. You can put it in your coffee. I put mine in my coffee every day, and I also take a turmeric supplement every night. And it's great for digestion. It's great for healthy skin. It's great to boost and maintain a healthy immune system. And it's also very, very good for liver detoxing. So the main compound that makes turmeric so good for you is curcumin. Curcumin is a powerful antioxidant, and it's just such a good part of every person's diet. It needs to be in your dietary regimen. I'll put a little side note in here. Any advice that I give, of course, if you feel like you need to run it by your doctor just to see if you're on medication, some herbs can not work that great with certain medications or lessen the efficacy of certain medications. You can do that. And of course, if you have food allergies or allergies to certain types of herbs and spices, you would want to take that into consideration as well. So now we're going to move on to milk thistle. Milk thistle is our number 5 detoxing herb. Milk thistle, another one that's been used forever in Europe, and lots of research has actually been done. Milk thistle, I won't give you the whole rundown on all the different things it's good for because there is so much information out there, so feel free to do a little Google search. But when it comes to detoxing and supporting your liver and keeping your body reset and healthy, this is a really great herb. Again, this one you can take in tea form, and the fascinating thing about this herb is that the research that's been done on it in Europe has shown that it can counteract liver damage. Say that 3 times fast. It can counteract liver damage in people that have suffered from hepatitis or alcohol abuse. So it is a potent little herb. The reason for that is that it is rich in silymarin, which is a bioflavonoid complex that protects the liver and tissues from oxidative stress and free radical damage. So milk thistle in and of itself helps your liver to cleanse itself and regenerate. So those are my 5 little herbs. Do you like how I drop my notes? I'm super high tech. Anyway, those 5 herbs, if you can incorporate them, one or a couple of them, into your diet once in a while, again, not going to have to do this every day unless you are absolutely the most debauched person on the planet, in which case there's no help for you anyway. But these are a great way to just help support your body, healthy skin, lessen the inflammatory distress that your body may be in. And we tend to be in inflammatory distress without knowing it all the time because of everything we're exposed to. Keeps that liver nice and clean, keeps things moving in a non-laxative way, and just supports your overall health and wellness. So there you have it. I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to be linking my blog post below where I go a little more in depth into these herbs and what they do to detox. And I'm also going to go ahead and link some of the products that I personally like to use. And what else can I say? I don't know, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Yeah, that's pretty much it, because I would love to continue rewiring adulthood together. I'll see you next time.